Hi, my name's Ruan and this is my channel, The Yorkshire Sew Girl. How are we all doing? I'm back. I am, yes, in my new location as well. I'm not sure if anybody has seen yet, but I have put a vlog up recently showing my progress. I'm not quite there yet, but we are making serious progress, which is amazing. I'm just having to try and do it bit by bit because I've got a lot on at the moment. But my husband has put up some shelves for me today to put my pictures on. He's put me another pegboard up. He's put the trim on my amazeballs cutting table. So he's just got to cork that. And then hopefully I'm going to get, I think, a bespoke cutting mat to go on the top so that I don't have any joins from cutting mats. A few of you lovely people have recommended a company called rhino.co.uk, so I have been in touch with them online and ordered a sample pack. So the plan is, the next stage really is just to do a bit more clearing up because I've been sorting all of my drawers out and organising everything. Then the only thing I've really kind of got left to do is to bring all of my fabric in from my other bedroom. But as I do that, I'm going to get, I say this all the time, don't I? The plan is to have a look at every piece of fabric, measure it. I'm going to upload it to Stash Hub, the app. If none of you know anything about it, go and check that out on Instagram. The lovely Yvette from Blossom Sandwich, it's her and her husband's creation, and it's there to kind of help you organise your stash. So patterns, fabric, everything. And then you can also plan projects on there and all sorts of stuff. So I've kind of held back from downloading that because I knew I was going to be doing this. So that's my plan. I'm going to go through, measure each piece, take pictures of it, upload it onto Stash Hub, and anything that I'm not thinking I'm going to maybe use in the next 12 months or so, I'm going to de-stash. I'm going to be brutal. And I'm hoping that the money then that I make from my de-stash is going to pay for my bespoke cutting mat. When that is all done, I will then do like a reveal vlog part 3, and then you'll just be bored of me by then. So I thought today what I'd do is just have a little bit of a catch up with you really. It is Sunday today. I'm not sure when I'll be revealing this vlog, but last weekend was when I went to Birmingham with my gorgeous soul sisters Tamlin and Rachel, and we met up with the lovely Angela from Devon Thread Tales and Helen from Stitch Rip Repeat. And they stayed with us while we were there for the weekend, and then we went and met Adele from Sew for Serenity and Sarah from Sarah's Style, and basically we had a ball. So we did our live there. I'm not sure if any of you's checked that out, and the lovely Rachel has edited our weekend video as well. So if you haven't seen that, please do go over and check out our other channel, our joint channel, which is called the Northern Soul Sisters, and I'll pop a link again down below so that you can go and click on that. But that is just showing you all the antics that we got up to. But needless to say, we had the most amazing time. It was brilliant. I watched our vlog back that Rachel had kind of edited together for us, and yeah, I smiled literally like this the whole way through. It was just lovely. We had such a great time. Friday night we just popped out, the 5 of us, and had a cocktail or a cup of tea. If you're Angela, she doesn't tend to drink an awful lot. She's the good girl out of us all, I think. Although, to be fair, I did join her in some tea quite a lot. We went out, I had a drink and a lovely meal. And then we came back and we just chatted till the early hours of the morning, which was lovely. And then the next day we kind of got up, got ready, and we got a taxi to Guthrie Ghani, which I've always wanted to go there. And it's really funny because I've seen the lives with Guthrie Ghani, I've seen the window displays, the pictures of the store, but it was still so different to what I thought it was going to be like. It was beautiful, stunning building, almost like the Liberty Building almost, in obviously miniature size. And yeah, the fabrics, there was so much choice. It was just a stunning shop, and we had a whale of a time in there. But when we got there, we met up with Adele and Sarah, and that was just amazing. It was really funny because we were outside and I was trying to take some footage, and all I could see through the window was Adele jumping up like this, hiya, hiya. So then we all started jumping up, hiya. It's ridiculous. People must have been in the street like that. What are they doing? So her and Sarah ran out and we all embraced and had just a lovely, lovely time shopping. Then we went and had something to eat down the road at the most beautiful restaurant. Myself and Angela got the biggest plates. It was just stunning. And then we were going to go to Barry's Fabrics and then the Rag Market. And we were going to get a taxi and meet them there. And Sarah kind of said, no, come on, I can take you. And we're like, well, there's 7 of us. She's like, oh, I know. And then we went and got in the biggest, poshest car ever. And Sarah's like our little personal chauffeur. But it made me laugh because she messaged me and kept saying the next week. It was really weird because I kept looking in my rearview mirror and there was just all these sewing YouTubers in my car. So we had a great time. We went to Barry's, had a really good look through Barry's. That is a crazy shop. That is a, like a bargain basement kind of shop. You have to be dedicated if you're going to go there. You need to be like, I can do this. And I didn't really go with anything particularly in mind. The only thing I wanted to do was to try and get some denim that wasn't too expensive because I'm going to be doing a project soon, hopefully, with my lovely friend Lucy from Geek Petite. So I wanted some of that because I needed nearly 4 meters. I did see the most beautiful lightweight denim in Guthrie Ghani, but it was over £22 a metre. I was like, 4 metres of that? Maybe not. So went to Barry's, then we went to the Rag Market, and it was a bit disappointing, if I'm honest. I was expecting there to be just stall after stall after stall of fabric, and there wasn't, which was a bit of a shame. But anyway, never mind. Then we went and popped to Brown's afterwards, had a goodbye cocktail, and then off we all went. We just had the best time. It was just brilliant. We chatted about everything and anything, and yeah, it was great. We went home, we ordered some food in, had some cheeky Prosecco, and then we all started making some jewellery because we'd taken a jewellery making kit with us, which we didn't actually get to finish because it took a lot longer than we thought. But anyway, we brought them all home to make. And then the next morning we got up, we went and had a lovely brunch, a bit close to the train station because Angela and Helen were getting the train. And then Tamlin drove me home and that was it. It was done. And now I'm sat here thinking this time last week. But anyway, we had a fab time. Now, if you watched the live, you will have seen my fabrics. If you haven't watched the live, I'm just going to show you them in a bit more detail because it was quite bad lighting and things like that. But I did make some purchases. Oh, I think I might have forgotten one. I'll be back 1 second. Got it. Anyway. Right, so where do we start? So in Guthrie Ghani, the shop was so beautiful. I was a little bit overwhelmed because everything was so nice and I wanted everything. So then I was kind of like, oh, I don't really know what to do. But at the last minute, I ended up seeing this fabric, and you're going to laugh because it's plain. But I just loved it so much. So it's kind of, you can kind of see through it, but it's got like these grids on it. Oh, and I just absolutely love it. And I thought this would be really nice to make a shirt with. I love a white shirt and I do have a couple of them. But they're getting a bit old now. They were just ready to wear one. So I thought, why not make one of my own? And I do have the Olya pattern by Paper Theory. And I've been wanting to make it for ages. It's printed out on AO and everything. It's ready to go. So I'm thinking this would make the most beautiful Olya shirt ready for the kind of spring, summer. What do we think? Oh, it's either that or like an oversized shirt that I can kind of just throw on over all sorts, maybe even a swimming costume when I'm on holiday with the girls in Portugal later on this year. So I got that, and the only other things I got from Guthrie Ghani was this. It's very exciting stuff. It was about £10, which was quite expensive, but it's a Prim chalk pencil. Now I've got loads of different chalk pencils and all sorts of stuff, and I've got, where is the one I use all the time? This is the one that I use all the time. But can you see how thick the chalk is? And you can replace these with all sorts of different colours. And when I was chatting to Sarah in Guthrie Ghani, she was looking for something that was a little bit more detailed. Can you see how thin that is? And I was like, oh, do you know what? I think I might like that. You know, for doing dart holes and things like that, where you don't want the line to be too thick and you need a real precision. So I bought one of these, and then you can get different colour refills. This came with 2 pink ones in, I think, but I will definitely be getting some because I used this yesterday and I loved it. So I got that. A bit pricey, but I think worth it. And the only other thing that I got from Guthrie Ghani, because I was so jealous of Tamlin when she was getting some, was I got these. So I got a dungaree hardware kit. Now they had these in 4 colours and I got the champagne colour. And that's because I want to make some dungarees. So in this pack, it's a Carry the Machine ones. There's 2 dungaree buckles, 2 sliders, 6 buttons and an instruction sheet. So all you need is your own hammer. But the other thing that I did get, which Tamlin was buying as well, copycat, me being a copycat, not her, is an anvil as well. And so you actually put your buttons in that. So when you whack it with the hammer, it's curved. So it's like a nice shaped surface to hammer the buttons onto the garment. So I can't remember how much that was. This pack was £13.50. But I thought by the time I've gone and got everything, I'm going to treat myself, you know? Oh, and by the way, I've asked my family not to make too much noise while I'm recording a vlog, so they're actually making more noise than normal right now. Just so you know. Oh, I needed to show you this as well. So Tamlin, on the Saturday, she went, oh, I saw this and I just had to get it for you. I can't remember where she said she'd got it now, but she said it's the most ridiculous fabric, but I just thought of you straight away. She knows me well. And how cute is this? Look at that. Oh, excuse me. How cute is that? Look, look. It's got gonks all over it. Oh, super happy with it. Look at that. I've no idea what I'm going to make, but it's actually a really super soft, high quality cotton, that. So I need to have a think about what I'm going to make with that, because, hey, it's cute, isn't it? It's got my name written all over it anyway. I said they look like they're from Scandinavia or something, don't they? With their plaited hair and big beards. Right, so, yes, Tamlin got me that, which I thought was really cute. So then we went to Barry's and I wanted denim. And I also wanted some fabric because my mum's got a caftan that she absolutely loves and she's had it for years and years. And she said to me not so long ago, would you be able to replicate this caftan for me? And I said, of course I will. So I'm going to make her some caftans. So I got 3 lots of fabric from there for her caftans. One is this one here. So these are all like a georgette kind of fabric, you know, chiffony fabric, which will be lovely for on holiday. And I have shown her all 3 of these and she was really happy with them. So that's one, which I think is so pretty. This is number 2. I wouldn't normally go for this, but it was the colour contrast in this. Oh, it's so pretty. It's like water flower. And then can you see, it's almost like a jacquard because you've got also the same colour print in it as well. It's beautiful. I wonder if I pull it up just one layer, look. It's absolutely gorgeous. So that's going to make a caftan. And then the last one, which I think is my favourite, which was the most expensive, obviously, is this one to make her a caftan. And it is just stunning. So it's blue with like these waves on, but it's actually blue and pink. Oh, how nice is that? So I've got some work to do. Oh, I don't know what I just did then, but something pinged off. I've got some work to do on that. Then while I was at the till, I also noticed that they had some really good quality interfacing. Now, I've used, you know, the stiff kind of paper interfacing, and then I've used woven interfacing, so like a cotton-based interfacing, and it's just so much better, but it's obviously a lot more expensive. But it was really reasonable there. I can't remember how much it was, £4 something a metre. So I got 2 metres of the white. So it's just a plain cotton interfacing, but really nice quality. I think this would be good for my Olya shirt if I need to interface some of it, because it's a nice lightweight as well. And I also got some black exciting stuff, but they're both going to go in my stash because they will definitely come in handy. I was getting a bit short of interfacing, to be honest, and I want to move away from the plasticky type papery interfacing and start investing a bit more in stuff. It's, you know, when you do collars and then you get like a bobble in it because of the paper stuff. With this, you don't seem to get it. So there's that. And then last but not least, I got, oh my goodness, it's denim. I got 4 metres of this because I need a lot. Obviously I'm tall, aren't I? And I've got a big butt. So it's got no stretch that way, but I think it had a slight stretch this way. So not too much, but enough. And it's a really nice, I would say mid-weight, light to mid-weight black denim. And I thought that with the champagne coloured hardware would be lovely. So that's for a project that's going to be coming up hopefully next month. We shall see. So that's that. So that was Birmingham. It was just blooming brilliant. Anyway, what else have I got to talk to you about? Challenges. I need to talk to you about challenges. So obviously we're in the middle of So Frugal 23. It's going really, really well. I'm seeing loads of people's work in progress, which is fantastic. For anybody who doesn't know anything about So Frugal, where have you been, for a start off? But I will put some pictures up as well so that you can, wherever they're going to go, see what that's all about. But obviously myself and Sam from Frugalissima are co-hosting So Frugal 23 for the whole month of March. So I'm looking forward to the 31st already to see what everybody's made. I have chosen my pattern from my video and I have nearly finished it. If you watched my So Resolutions video some time ago in January, I did decide that I'm going to really try and tackle lots of things this year that I'm normally scared of. So I have gone with trousers. Dun, dun, dun. So I'm in the middle of that and I've nearly finished. Who's this? Oh, you are in so much trouble. Right, let me go beat him. I'm back in a minute. I'm back. What a rascal. I told you, I should just not even tell him that I'm recording a vlog, because if I didn't tell him and I just came in here and did it, I would have no disruptions. Honestly, I promise you. Little rascal. They've been and had their hair cut, so they look proper super cute. Yeah, so I was saying I am tackling trousers. A, it's part of my Mate 9, and B, it is because I really want to tackle things that I haven't tackled before. So that's going really well. I'm hoping to get that finished today. So it's done, dusted, and put aside. So yeah, if you're not taking part of So Frugal, please do. It'd be great if you did. No pressure, but also everybody's vlogging every single day. There's loads of us YouTubers vlogging. So if you need inspiration for free patterns, it's brilliant for that. Even if you're not going to actually make them in March for the challenge, you can just download them, keep them for a while and make them whenever you like. Oosh. So there is always another fantastic challenge on while we're running So Frugal, and that is So Yellow for Endo, which is run by the lovely Jess from So What If I Sew. And I believe Jess's challenge has been going for 2 years. This is the 3rd year as well, I think. I might have that wrong. But I always do like to try and support her, because running a challenge on your own and the amount of content that she puts into that challenge is quite significant. So I really appreciate how much work goes into it. And I had absolutely no knowledge of endometriosis until I saw Jess's challenge. So I've educated myself and definitely opened the discussion about it with quite a few people. My friend's daughter's just been diagnosed with it. I've been speaking to people with a lot of pain, and we've been talking about the possibility of it potentially being that. I've learned a lot of things, and it's quite a hard thing to have to deal with when the doctors are kind of not listening to you. It takes a long time to get a diagnosis on it. So, and I think a lot of people do struggle with their GPs. Not saying that everybody does, but I think it's a bit similar to like menopause and things like that. It's sometimes a really hard process to go through, a long-winded process. So yeah, I always like to try and support Jess. So I was kind of thinking to myself, well, I ain't got any yellow fabric. I'm gonna have to buy some. So I thought I'll just go and double check in my stash. I have got yellow fabrics. What am I even talking about? I had quite a few yellow fabrics actually. It doesn't have to be completely yellow, it's just got to have kind of some yellow in it. But I've got plenty of yellow fabrics. So I've picked 3 out that I may potentially use. And I've picked a pattern that I want to make, and it was one that came free in a magazine of mine last month, I think. I bought it specifically because I'd seen this pattern, and there's another dress called, I think it was the Penny dress, that was free in that magazine, and I loved both those patterns, so I thought I'm going to go for that. So I think I'm going to make this, which is the Tullia tee, and I've already traced the pattern pieces because it's double-sided, so you can't cut it all out, but it was a 2-minute thing to trace it out. And now that I've got my new cutting table, so I think I'm going to make this up. But I really like this because, can you see, it's split into 3 at the front and then 2 at the back, so you can see it's unisex. Here they've colour blocked it. Here it's just in a plain white, and I think that looks lovely. So it says the recommended fabrics are light to medium weight knit fabrics such as cotton jersey, viscose jersey or merino wool jersey. So all three of these are relevant. So I have this one here, which is primarily mustardy yellow, which I really like. This is a viscose jersey that I've had for quite some time now. I love all the colours on that. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. So I have this one as an opportunity. The stretch in this is lovely. And I do think a viscose jersey would be really nice in that pattern just because of how it is and how it's structured. I mean, you can see, I'm assuming this is a viscose jersey on her because it kind of, more than a cotton jersey, it kind of drapes a bit more. So that's option number one. What do we think to that one? I've bought this a long time ago. No idea where from. I've also got this as an option, and this has got fond memories with it. It's this crazy one here, which is bright yellow with blue and navy blue, like a cobalt blue and a navy blue spot all over it. And this came from the lovely Adam from Adam Sews. This must be over a year old. It was when me and Adam first started chatting, and he said, I've got this fabric, excuse me, do you think you'd use it? And I said, yeah, absolutely. So he sent me it, which was really cute. Thank you, Adam. And it's been sat in my stash because I've not known what to make with it. The only thing is, I think there's a good couple of meters of this. And how much does this take? Let's have a look. Oh, it doesn't say on the actual back of it. Oh, no, it does. 1.3 meters. So I don't really want to waste if I've got more of this. I don't know. I need to measure that out. I think there's about 2 meters in that, but we shall see. That's option number two. And option number three is this one. Now, people may have seen this recently. This was an option in the So Hayley Jane subscription box. Now, I didn't actually receive this, but I was gifted the fabric from the lovely Kathy that I met at Sam from Frugalissima's social workshop day that I went to, and she basically said, I've got this fabric and I think it would be totally you. I'm not bothered about it. Do you want it? And I was like, yes, please, because I was so jealous when I saw everybody opening their boxes and there was this mustard fabric. I don't think the colour went down very well with people, but I love it. And then the same week, some got sent through the post mysteriously as an act of kindness from somebody. So now I've got 5 meters of this. So I'm thinking that would actually be, it's a pontel, so it's got quite a lot of drape and it's thinner than a cotton jersey. I thought that would make a really nice one as well. What do we think? I really don't know which one to choose now. Look at me stroking it. So let me know down below. I might make all three, but that's a bit excessive, isn't it? So again, though, I've got quite a bit of this. So I've got 2 lots of 2.5 meters, and I would love to make some pajamas in this as well. I think I'm going to make some pajamas to go away in the summer with. So I'm not sure yet. And I would also like to make a dress in this. There's not much I want to do, is there? I'd love to make the Tilly and the Buttons Tabitha dress in this. But anyway, we'll see. So I've got 3 options, the Tullia Tea. So if you don't know anything about Sew Your Life Around It, please do pop over to Jess's page and I'm sure she'll be able to fill you in. And then last but not least, just to mention on challenges as well, oof, going to be challenged out, is the lovely Gabrielle from Cloth Edit. She has a store in Australia. We chat sometimes on Instagram and she has the most beautiful fabrics ever. She has asked if I'd like to co-host the Sew April Blouse 23 challenge this year. And I said, yes, I'd love to. So I've taken part in it in previous years. It's usually Gabrielle from Cloth Edit and Kristen from the Dahlia Society. But Kristen is overloaded with work for her own business this year. So yeah, there was no co-host. So Gabrielle's asked me and I've said, yes, I'd love to help. I may have to go and lie down in a dark room for the whole of May after this, but we'll see. To be fair, Gabrielle has got this. She's a very organised lady and she's got lots of prizes and everything already done. So I'm just here to kind of raise awareness of it really and get involved along the way with people's blouses that they post. So I'm not going to go into it in too much detail because there will be a video that comes up nearer the time on that, but I just wanted to let you know that that's what I'm going to be getting involved in as well.
Hi Ruan, hi Yorkshire Sew Girl viewers, it's Gabrielle here from Cloth Edit, and I'm just popping on to introduce myself and to say a big thank you to you, Ruan, for agreeing to be my co-host for Sew April Blouse 23. I'm very excited about it. So this is the third year that the challenge has been running, and I'm sure it's going to be even bigger this year. So if you haven't heard of the challenge, you could go and look at the hashtags from the previous years, and you'll find lots and lots of inspiration for blousey makes. But I don't want to talk too much about the challenge now because you're all in the middle of your frugal makes for Sew Frugal 23. But we'll talk to you more about the challenge at the end of March. I'm wearing my new Marnie, so I've joined the Marnie party and love it, so I'm certainly going to be making one of those in April. In the meantime, you could follow Cloth Edit on Instagram. I'm sure you're already following Yorkshire Sew Girl on Instagram, and you could also look at my YouTube channel, Cloth Edit, and that's where I'll be doing a launch episode all about Sew April Blouse right at the end of March. And throughout April, I'll be sharing my makes and providing lots and lots of blousey inspiration. So that's all from me today, but hello to you all, and a big thank you again to Ruan. Thank you. Mwah.
So there we go. I need to go have a lie down now. I mean, how much have I taught? Then I need to go have a cup of tea or something. Just so you know, I am wearing my Tammy handmade Mila jumper today. It is just a slouchy day today at home, so, and I love this jumper. Very, very quick sew. I sewed it up on my Vlogmas in under an hour, and I just love this fabric. This is a fabric that I got a long time ago from Samantha Claridge before the website shut down, and I wear this all the time. So I've just got black joggers on and this, and I'm just lounging around the house. When I say lounging, sorting, sewing out, ironing, cooking, you know, washing, the whole lot. But anyway, right, so I'm gonna check out now. I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up, and if you don't subscribe, please do. It's a free way of helping me out to reach more people. So yeah, if you could do that, that would be wonderful. I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody's had some time for sewing, and I'll see you again in my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.